It's Arbitrary Number Celebration Day. That's right, it's episode 20. Nice round number for Downfall, Conquest of the Third Reich. From our last episodes, the Soviets were patiently waiting, biding their time through the muddy season. Finally becomes fair, and then they finally got the attack orders, and now it is time for them to launch 2 attacks. And let's get straight to the action. I think we're going to go straight for, hold on, the 2nd Panzer right here that has managed to get itself surrounded. I'd like to go back and review the film. I can't remember how I got myself in this situation again. Or the OKH got themselves in this situation again. I always seem to get up in these bulges here. Fascination with, the Germans have a fascination with bulges. But anyway, we're going to attack there. It's a, well, hang on. Let's take a look at the unit, the order. Beep. I can attack with motorized infantry. If I have any shock troops, they can be active. And armor. The motorized infantry is a nice thing because that means I can get up to 3 pips on my primary attacker. And I think that's what we're going to do. Let me make sure. Let's see here. There, I think I got a shock troop here. I do. I think we're going to use them. Okay, yeah, so 1, 2, 3, 4 hexes are going to be all converging on the 3rd Panzer and hopefully hand him a brutal thrashing. The Soviets will play on the central front. It's turns 1 through 3, so we don't get the 2. We get that 1 strength and +1 to the die roll. Do the Germans have an answer? Not with HQ command cards, and so what happens next is the Soviets can play any number of combat cards. Let us take advantage of the fair weather with Tank Corps for +2. Now, I do believe the Germans do have an answer to that. Let's see. They will play Armored Kampfgruppe for +2. The Soviets will start with an inherent strength of 3, +1 from this card for 4. Flanking attackers is a whopping 7. So that's going to be 7 + 4. We're already up to 11. We ain't even started yet. We have 1 shock unit active. That'll be 12. We have 1 armor unit right there, which will bring it up to 13. We have more elite badges, which will bring it up to 14. And I think that might be it. The Germans have an inherent strength of 3. They are German, so they will be 4. They do not have more elite badges. Did I do the elite badges with them? I think I did. They are sitting atop a hill for a total of 6. 14 minus 6 will be 8. They're going to roll on the 8 column. This is going to be quite brutal. Move these and let's calculate what do we got? Dice roll modifier. Cancel. But +1 because we have this from the HQ card. And the Germans actually do have an event die roll bonus, and yes, what I'm applying. No, wait a minute. No, they don't. I almost did it again. No, this is a Soviet roll. They do not get this bonus. The Soviets do not have an event bonus, so they're still at +1. They do have air superiority for +3, and that's gonna be it. A DR. Let's see how this battle goes. We've massed, and we're going in en masse. Our 8 column is right here, and we're rolling +3 on it. All right, 8 plus 3 would be 11, wouldn't it? Oh, that's 5. That's going to be absolutely devastating. However, the Germans pull one out of their hat. I'm going to see if we can't make them... I wonder if this is worth it. gotta think about this. I've decided it's not worth it. I'm basically, if I threw that card to make them re-roll, it would, the unit would only survive on a 2 or a 3. That's pretty short odds, so we're not going to bother with that. So we're just going to take our medicine once again. So more bad playing for the OKH has caused the 2nd Panzer to be destroyed, and I am just either just not paying attention. I'm not sure what I'm doing, but I keep leaving units to be surrounded. But on the other hand, I mean, there's just so many Soviets. I mean, there's only so much you can do. I think that's probably what happened. I think I'm going to move the armor, advance in. I don't see any disadvantage to advancing in. So, and you. Okay, there's our first battle, and we're pressing on Kursk mightily. My second attack is going to be here. I'm going to get rid of him, and then hopefully we can start threatening to encircle the whole front, not just one little bulge of it. Okay, so no cards. Germans won't play any cards either, and we have to use the armor, unfortunately, and he's only 1 strength, but that's what the order calls for. So we have to go with that. And then what we have is flanking attackers, 1, 2, 3. So we go up to, 4. 1 armored unit for 5. I don't have any elites in there. This may become a problem here. The Germans have 1. They're going to lose 1 for being conscript, but they're going to gain that 1 back for being German. And they are in a forest, which does confer 2 more points for 3. And that's going to roll us on the 2 column, which is not great. I wonder if I should have played a card to help them out. Well, we're going to find out, aren't we? The DRMs are, let's see, is he in range? Yeah, 1, 2. Okay, we'll have some air superiority. That will help our cause a little bit. No cards, no event roll bonuses. The only thing left is air superiority in fair, which will give us a +2 to our die roll. 2 column with a +2. Our 2 column, nope, that's a -2 column. We want the 2 column, that is, yes. +2. Oh, that's not a good roll. That's going to be a total of 6. 1 and 1, but that's going to be enough. So the Russians will lose their armor step. Not my favorite. But this security unit is dead. Out of the game forever. And we're going to go ahead and advance into this hex. Soviets triggered from past times, triggered this. They're going to lose an air support for the Westerners. Pull that off. And Fatherland Front comes down. This all deals with Bulgaria, and none of the conditions are there, so we're not going to worry about it. What's coming up next is Red Tide over Europe. This will be OK West. We'll get a air marker, which we're going to put in Sicily. And the Soviets will draw a card, and they draw landing forces. Wow, that's interesting. Let me read this. Locate 1 step Soviet leg infantry to any unit hex 2 weeks if not occupied by an enemy. That unit cannot move but may attack during this order and remove this card. That's basically an airborne amphibious assault. Okay. Right. You might be able to find a use for that. The OK West, or OKW. First we must draw for it. Draw for it. And we pull out Recruit, which we could technically do. Yeah, it's literally the only one on there. I do have something in the planning box. I don't think I'm going to use it, but we'll go ahead and recruit. Will cost us 21 initiative. As far as I know, that's the most expensive one on the board. 21 plus 67 would be 88. It will trigger the event. He goes way down there. There you go. One reinforcement must go to a minor power. We'll go with this guy. We'll go ahead and bring up the 5th Panzer. 1. And we're going to bring off the board from our pending force pool, at a strength of 2, the 10th Army. It cannot be armored, but we'll put them in Munich. I think it'll be fine. Oh, do you even see that? Where's Munich? I don't even know. Oh, there it is. Yeah, you saw it. Okay. Where's my camera? Link, and so another Western unit goes away. We still have one more. We still have where it counts, so we don't care too much. We do lose that dice roll bonus. Didn't really take much advantage of it. This, of course, is the Soviet victory, early victory trigger, which will not trigger. And finally coming up will be Mare Nostrum. Now the question is, can they get all the Africans out of here before this triggers? That's very tall order. I don't know if that's going to be possible. Again, the OK West gets another aircraft. And we can bring an elite on this one. And we'll also put that in Sicily. And that will give them, let's see, 1, 2. Yeah, we'll give them air superiority in that region, so they might have to wait for another round in this card before the Westerners can have a serious shot at it. So our whole delaying strategy, I like it. I kind of recommend it. Some people have tried strategies where they ignore Africa altogether, but it ended up causing more problems. But, you know, I mean, it is what it is. And let's see, we are going to draw. Oh, we're not going to draw. We are out of cards. I have to reshuffle both the Western deck and the, what do you call these guys? Well, it's just the German deck, because they share the deck. And the Westerners will draw. You'll see these cards again, because we just shook it up. And there's Big 3 Conference. Oh, that's that one. That's that one where you give something, you get something yourself, but you have to give it to them, which I really dislike. But the OK West draws light artillery. Oh, whoa! I missed this condition, and I wonder if I screwed that up at some point. This only goes with minors. If you have a minor in your army, I mean, it can be any army. I mean, it can be, as long as it's mixed, it can be mixed German and minor, but I mean, you know, okay. And at 13 minutes, I think we're going to go ahead and close it out there, even though I'm kind of eager to keep going. But I like to do these in little bite-sized chunks. It's a lot easier on the editing, but join us next time when it'll be the Westerners' turn. I don't think they're going to be able to kick anyone out of Africa this turn, which will be too bad, because that means that Mare Nostrum card, which triggers all the benefits of it, will not come into play, but, you know, it is what it is. We'll see what we can do with him, and so see you next time, and thanks for watching.